I'm gonna try to make this video short and simple as possible. My apartment is burning up right now. It's like 90 something degrees outside. I live in Georgia and it's 80 degrees inside. Our AC is not working for past like 4 or 5 days. The guy's working on it or something, and of course we don't pay for it to fix it, so I mean it's all up to them. They get lazy so much, but oh well. Let's talk about Raw review. So some people are not liking the fact how Brock is acting up, how he's going crazy. As I mentioned last night on Twitter, Brock Lesnar, his character is it's like a monster. Now I am so glad he came back as a heel. First I thought he was going to be like a henchman of John Laurinaitis, but that actually came out to be Lord Hentai. I mean Tensai Hentai. I got that hentai from one of the crowd signs from Chicago. They have some pretty crazy signs. I've seen YOLO. Me and my friend Tyler make fun of YOLO and swag all the time. Those two terms are really ridiculous. I've never heard of anything else that is so ridiculous as in short terms, like putting it together. I mean, I understand like FML and all the other terms, but those are like just like simple terms that you actually type. But who says swag and YOLO? But getting back to the Brock Lesnar situation, I really think that I like his character. He looks dead serious, as in heart attack. He make things so serious all the time. The look on his face last night was pretty amazing because he kept looking, that stare, it's so weird. It looks like it's really real. It's not that phony smile that John Cena gives or something. It's like as real as you guys already know how Triple H cuts the promo. It sounds really good all the time, but looks could be deceiving, and that's what Brock Lesnar is all about, which is why I like Brock Lesnar. He's like a monster. He looks serious all the time. Now, I don't know how many of you guys know about this or not. I just read an article before I started making this video. There's some sort of a sticky situation going on between Brock Lesnar and this WWE contract, because as you guys already know, he signed a 1-year contract. A lot of people are saying he's not going to stick around, and we are already looking at something that Lesnar is not agreeing. I just read an article on the internet, and this is real from the looks of it. I heard Lesnar and Cena, they kind of mapped out, what they were supposed to do at Extreme Rules, and Cena was supposed to go out on a stretcher or something. Lesnar got upset. He started throwing things around. He got really upset, and he told WWE officials, that's why things are not right in WWE anymore. And I also heard that Lesnar said what John Cena did, pulling down the rope and causing him almost his knee blowout. That wasn't part of the script either. John Cena did it on purpose, and I don't know whether Lesnar is doing things on purpose, so in that way he's trying to tell the WWE officials he can quit anytime he wants to. He don't have to like work with you guys anymore for a year or something. Lesnar is really he's a really skeptical guy. I don't understand him either. I like to see him. I don't know if I want to call him an asshole or something. He just likes to do things the way he wants to. He's a pretty successful guy. I mean, he's all right, but towards his attitude, he seems like, or the things that we've heard on the internet, he is not like that person. Like the person that we would think of. Even though we've seen him as face superstar. He's always like all about the business all the time. That's how he is. But oh well. Then again, I like his character. What they're doing is just, he looks so serious that he makes things look so real. Every time you watch him go in a brawl with John Cena, what do we think almost all the time? That it's real. He made Cena bleed within like first 30 seconds on the match. Who does that? First 30 seconds? That's crazy. No object. It's unbelievable. That was really nice. Anyways, let's talk about something else. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to mention the thing they did with Triple H and something. I really think gonna do a match with Triple H at SummerSlam. I can see that happening, and maybe after that he'll take some time off. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a month or so, and then or maybe a couple of months, and who knows, he might return at Survivor Series. Could be more time because he's appearing every week at the moment. He's only supposed to appear like 33 to 35. He only supposed to make 33 to 35 appearances a year, which is like, I don't know, there are 52 weeks. I think there are 52 weeks in a year, so go figure, you know. I don't know. So between that time there should be a gap where Lesnar should not show up on Raw or something like that. But then again, I really think that he's going to come back as a face superstar, and then like wrestle at WrestleMania as a face guy. But for right now, he's going to be that monster character. And let's see what's going to happen with Triple H. I like the fact how they did that thing with Triple H, because that looked pretty awesome and legit. You can't beat that, man. Not in this day of era, 2012. We don't get to see this very often, so it's pretty good for the business. Okay, now I want to talk about Chris Jericho, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, where that is leading. We haven't heard from Sheamus, so I don't know what's going on. He's probably going to appear at SmackDown, I guess. So Daniel Bryan won the beat the clock thing, and CM Punk came out and applauded because, as you guys already know, they're like the two guys who competed in Ring of Honor. They're like the bestest friends in real life too, you know, and they're really good wrestlers. They know that for the fact. They respect each other. They're really proud of themselves, and they know for the fact when they wrestle at a pay-per-view, they're gonna rock out the whole arena because they're the best wrestlers in this company at the very moment. And we don't get to see this very often, and they know for the fact this is the biggest wrestling company in the world, and this is their opportunity to show the world of who they are and what they've become so far. So I'm really proud of them too. Even though Daniel Bryan tries to play a heel, I don't understand, you know, he still kind of supports Punk for being that character, what Punk is, and a good wrestler. So who knows what's going to happen, and crowd is right behind him all the time saying yes, yes, yes. Wait a second, did I say Daniel Bryan is a heel? I don't understand Daniel Bryan's character. I don't think he's a heel anymore, is he? Because people like him now for some reason. I don't know where that is leading. Who knows what's going to happen with AJ and Daniel Bryan. They're just like not even appearing together anymore for some reason. Regarding Jericho, I think he's going to leave WWE for a while because he's going on a Fozzy tour. I don't know how long that's going to last. It shouldn't last that long, I mean. But in my opinion, he still like should come back at a very special event, maybe at Rumble. Just give him some time off, just revamp his character again, even though he did just revamp it, but still, you know, that best in the world thing, I don't think it was that very special, except the match he had with Punk. Both of the matches were good, especially the street fight. I really think this was one of the top-notch matches Jericho and Punk had in their career. I don't know what the hell were they thinking when they made the match John Laurinaitis versus John Cena. So they're probably gonna try to do a match where they're making people feel that John Cena is really hurt and injured. I think at this very moment right now, I think he's injured rather than hurt. So they're gonna have a storyline where John Cena is injured, and maybe when he wrestles a match at Over the Limit, he's gonna reveal that he's not injured, he's just hurt a little bit, but he can move around, he can still kick John Laurinaitis' ass or something. I still think that John Cena is gonna win the match somehow regardless. But I don't know, maybe they're trying to do a super heel manager theme with you know, John Laurinaitis. Don't know what's gonna happen there. I really thought they're gonna have a match. They're gonna let Lord Hentai or Lord Tensai do a match with the Johnny Boy, or should I say John Cena. But then again, as soon as I heard that, I was just speechless because I did not know what to say. Have no idea where they're gonna go with that. And that's pretty much it. I have nothing else to talk about. Other than that, they have some pretty other stuff going on at Raw. And regarding Layla, I have nothing else to say because she won the match within 2 seconds. That was pretty dumb in my opinion. Hopefully you agree with that too. Okay, that's it for this edition. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye bye.